Hey everyone, so I know it's been a while. This is going to be a completely unscripted video, so it might be a little slow at some parts. But I just saw that a new Fleet character reveal trailer is coming out for Rivals 2. I saw this in the Rivals Direct actually initially, but now they actually have a proper trailer for it. I just wanted to talk about it a little bit because this is pretty much the first time in a very long time that there's going to be a Rivals character that wasn't initially a Workshop character that I at least think of. So let me just skip past all the boring introduction stuff and let's get to the main meat of the video. Let's see what this character's got. So something I realized pretty quickly about this character is, so I know that all the other characters in Rivals 2, they like added grunt noises and stuff like that to all of their to like pretty much whenever they attack or get hit, they make a grunt noise. But Fleet seems like the first character that actually talks. Like as you'll see later, I'm pretty sure they show off a taunt, and the with the taunt, the character actually says stuff. So there's actual voice lines. Also, something you'll notice there. Hang on, let me go back. It looks like Fleet has a little bit of a float ability, kind of similar to Palm. I think that's a pretty interesting concept, especially with the fact that Fleet, because they have a bow or whatever, they seem like more of a ranger. So I don't know. I think that's pretty cool. And there's the float ability again. Nice spike. So yeah, there was the taunt. They actually have voice lines, which is pretty cool. But as you can see there, so I saw shields earlier, but then there it seems like there is still like somewhat of a parry function, because, but it doesn't put you in parry stun. Maybe I'm not sure because we haven't. I don't think we've seen this. Oh no, it does. It does put you in parry stun. Maybe, but I don't know. It's kind of a weird parry stun because you would think that it like put him in a free fall kind of. I'm gonna slow this down actually. So while he like jumps, gets parried, and then send to parry stun. Okay, that happens in normal Rivals actually. I just realized he just jumped before then. But so there is still a parry mechanic, I guess, but then there's also shielding. So maybe they're combining the two together. I kind of like that because I like the parry mechanic over shielding. That's just kind of my opinion. See, there's the shielding. And so I don't know what this is, but it seems like Fleet can apply some sort of debuff. I'm not sure exactly what it does. It seems like it explodes after a while or something, and that's why they're able to combo there. So this character has like a lot going for them. I'm guessing they're, because of all the wind and stuff, they're gonna be an air elemental character, and because of this, and because they come from Dungeons of Aether, I know there are a bunch of other characters from Dungeons of Aether. I can't remember all of them. I know one of them is Slade though, which is like this. He's a shark bandit or whatever, and so he would be water. And my hypothesis is that they're probably gonna add all like four elemental characters from Dungeons of Aether into Rivals 2. So I'm pretty excited for that. I'm glad that they're adding more characters to their roster, because even though the Rivals roster is kind of small, especially compared to Smash or whatever, but something I like about the Rivals roster is that each one of them is like different than the other. Like each one of them plays very differently. In Smash you have like literal duplicate fighters, but in Rivals every character plays pretty differently. So I think it's pretty exciting to get more characters. I really hope that they keep up the trend of just being able to have each character having its own unique play style. I don't know how they do it. I think the design of Rivals characters is just like pretty magnificent and crazy how they're able to make them all different from one another. Other things of note, I think I know I made an initial video on a Rivals 2 on Rivals 2 or whatever, and I said a lot of things I didn't like about it, and I think though, like it's getting a lot better. Like I don't know if it's just me, but it seems like especially from the initial launch trailer, the art style is shifting. I like this like cartoonish black outline they have around all the characters now. I think the graphics are definitely improving a lot because I just really I don't like the look that it's like that multiverses and the Nickelodeon All Star Brawl. They all have this like, and Slap City even a little bit. They kind of all have this Play-Doh-y 3D model look to them, which I really don't like because they all just kind of blend together as 3D platform fighter. But Smash, you know, it's a lot different. They have it a lot more detailed, and I'm not expecting Rivals to look as good as that. But you know, I like the initial Rivals because they have, you know, it's kind of distinct with its own art style of it being pixel art. So I really hope, and it looks like they are going in the direction of having their own unique art style for this game as well. But something else I noticed, I don't know if I've seen this in other trailers. I certainly didn't really see it much in this trailer. There doesn't seem to be a lot of wave dashing going on, and or at all, at least that I can see. And I don't know, all the gameplay seems a little more like a lot more floaty than normal Rivals, which I'm wondering now if they're gonna. I don't think they'll do this, but I'm wondering if they're gonna try and push Rivals 2 into a more casual setting because the original Rivals, a lot of people are backed off of it because it's a platform fighter that you know seems to want to take itself seriously as a competitive platform fighter, whereas Smash Bros is a lot more beginner friendly. But Rivals, you know, has really tight movement. It's like Melee. They just they kind of like took Melee's movement system and then refined it a bunch. But I don't know. I feel like I'm rambling right now. But I don't know. Rivals 2 so far, it looks a lot less like the movement does not look like as tight and technical as the as you know original Rivals looks, and I hope they at least have wave dashing because I don't know. I guess I'll look through other trailers, but I have not like seen a lot of wave dashing. It's just been a lot of walking around from side to side. Oh, speaking of walking around, I didn't even notice that they seem to have some sort of projectile that they can pick up. No clue what that does, but yeah. I don't know. Pretty cool trailer. I think the character is cool. I don't think I'd like them. I don't really usually like spacer characters, ranged characters, or whatever. I like rushdown characters like Zetterburn. But you know, it's always good to see new characters being added. So, I guess this is more of me just talking about an update of how I feel about Rivals 2, what they've shown so far. I think I like it a lot more than I initially did. I'm a lot more open to it. My main complaints initially were like shielding, and I didn't really like how the game looked, and the fact that there was probably going to be no workshop. And now pretty only much like one or two. I only pretty much have one or two complaints, and that's that again the game looks a little bit floaty, which I don't really like floaty. I don't like the floatiness of platform fighters, and even like Smash Bros Ultimate isn't that floaty of a platform fighter, but like games like Slap City or whatever, I don't really like the floatiness of those games. So I'm hoping this game is gonna have some technical movement to it. And then workshop, I don't think that there's gonna be workshop for this game, which is kind of sad. But that also means that there's never gonna be a reason to completely abandon the original Rivals, which I like, you know, like it gives it a reason like to keep the original Rivals as well as this game. You know, for Smash Bros, other than Melee, there's not really a reason to play the other Smash Bros games. So, I don't know, I guess that's my update for Rivals 2. This is a really sloppily put together video. I just get hyped whenever I see Rivals content and stuff. And it's been a while since I've posted a video. I don't know, I've just been really busy with stuff. And also I've been lazy and haven't been really feeling like uploading and editing and stuff like that. I'm sorry about the rambling video. I'll end it here. I'm excited for Rivals 2. Bye. Hey guys, so this is a recording after the initial recording because I noticed something while I was editing the initial recording, even though that there's no editing really involved because it's just a live commentary. But this part, I didn't even notice this initially, but look, they grabbed the ledge and it looks like they do get a little bit. They get invulnerability. There's even a ledge get up animation where they also have invulnerability. But as we saw earlier, hang on, I think it was, where was it? Yeah, it was around here, right? They wall jumped. So I'm confused now. I think because they were really close to the ledge here as well. Like normally, I think you would normally here you would definitely grab ledge, but they wall jumped instead. But then look, they're grabbing ledge here. So I'm thinking maybe either you can choose between wall jumping and ledge grabbing, or you can only certain stages you can grab onto the ledge and others you can't. I'm not exactly sure. I do not like ledge grabbing though. Like I think I said this in the initial recording, but I do not like ledge grabbing. I hate the fact that you get invulnerability in Smash Bros. Just for grabbing the ledge, and then it's really hard to punish off stage. Kind of. I don't know. I really don't like it. So, but this is pretty similar to the fact that they also have shielding and then also the parry mechanic, both together. So it seems like they're combining a lot of their initial like quirks to the initial rivals with Smash Bros stuff. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that. I think it's really gonna like we're gonna have to play the game first to actually get a feel for how it really works. But for now, I think it's an interesting idea that they're combining the things. But I think it really just needs like we'll actually need like gameplay testing to see if it actually like works well or if it doesn't work at all.